Hi, everybody. Nancy Ann here, Divine Guidance. Just wanted to quickly come on and just ask you don't forget to please subscribe. It's free. Hit the like button and leave comments or little hearts or smiley faces. I greatly appreciate it. It'll help my channel with the algorithm to go to more people throughout the world. Okay, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Divine Guidance. I'm Nancy Ann. Hope you're all doing well. And I hope it's cooled off for you because we've had a couple of days of severe thunder and lightning storms. The lightning was just crazy, but it really was pretty. But today it's cooled it off. So we went from 108 degrees to 95 degrees to now the weather on my phone is saying it's 75. The real feel is 80, so it feels a little chilly to me. Like I said in the past, I like 90. That's when I feel perfect. It's beautiful. But anyway, yeah, so I hope you're all cooling off. Today's video is going to be teaching you how to open up your third eye. I've gotten a couple of requests, well, quite a few requests about if I can please do a video on how do you awaken your third eye. I had another person ask me, how do you know if your third eye is already awoken? So the only way I can explain it is that when you close your eyes, if you can see color when you close your eyes, and not like when sunlight's on you, like make the room dark, close your eyes, and you might see like shades of blue, shades of purple, um, like pinks, oranges, like the sun colors. That's when you know you've already activated your third eye. Can it go back asleep? Sure can. For me, I understand it this way that when you have awoken your third eye, right? Your third eye, your third eye chakra. When it goes back to sleep, it's usually during a time of like depression or you're having more doubt, like the ego comes in with the fears and all that. It'll close down, I've noticed, because I'm just going by me. I don't know if this is actual a thing, but I'm just giving you through my own experiences. So when you're feeling like your third eye is not awoken, uh, see where you are, right? See what you're feeling, because it might have a play in that, but you can always go back to, I'm only going to show you three. There's so many ways to open up your third eye. I'm going to show you three today. So the first one is if you have these beads, they're called lapis lazuli. Now, I hope I'm saying it the correct way, but these are beads. You can also get the stone without the beads. You can also just get the stone. So if any of you have that stone or have these beads, this is an easy way to do it. Now, I just want to remind you that these beads, they're powerful, okay? Very powerful beads. So if you have never opened your third eye, I suggest not using this method. But if you've had your third eye awoken or you want to make sure that it's awoken, but you know, um, then yeah, use these. But they are, I just want to give you a fair warning, they are very powerful beads. I use them sometimes with meditation and I see a lot. So, you know, just know that they're powerful. So to do this with the beads or the stone, you're gonna like first of all, you want to make sure that you've already resonated with your energy and put good energy into these, even the stone. But if you're using crystals or stones, you already know this. But for those of you that are just being drawn to crystals and stones, always make sure you put your good vibration in them, cleanse them, before you work with them. So with these beads, first you're going to get in a good state. You're going to lay down. You can sit up, but I prefer that I teach you laying down because you're more comfortable. You're going to take your breaths, get relaxed. Once you get yourself relaxed, you're going to be, oh, and also I wanted to tell you, these beads resonate closely with the third eye chakra. And that's why they're so powerful. So they give you strong intuition, very strong intuition, wisdom, and inner vision from your third eye because it resonates with the third eye. So, okay, now this is how you use it. This is how you're going to do it. So, you like I said, you can either sit straight up. I prefer to tell you to lay down because I feel you'll be more relaxed, but you can. If you're more comfortable sitting straight up, but just make sure your spine is straight. Okay? Otherwise, lay down flat on the bed, no pillows under your head, flat. Then you're going to take, if you're using the stone, you're going to place it here in between your brow, right? Right in here. And if you're using the beads, you want to make sure this piece here is right here. Okay? So you're going to do it like that in the third eye. Okay? Take 4 deep breaths in through the nose. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to hold for 4. Then you're going to release for 4. Now, as you're doing that, you're going to continue the breaths in 4s. Okay, with this one, it's 4s. Continue the breath. And then while you're doing the breath, you're going to use color projection. Or if you can't see things visually, then you're just going to do the projection as a knowing. So you're just going to know or you're going to see, visualize a pulsing, radiant, deep indigo blue light coming from your beads or your stone into your third eye. Now, you're going to imagine it filling this light, right? This is filling up, well, this is on your head, filling up with that light. And you're going to visualize or just have the knowing of it going deep within your brain and going deep into your head, right? And reaching your pineal gland. So we're open up that pineal gland, we're cracking it, right? Any calcium buildup, we're going to crack through it. And we're going to make sure that's, so as you're doing that, you're still breathing, visualizing, and then quietly hum or mentally chant, either quietly hum inside your brain, inside your head, or out loud chant the vibration of Om. So you're going to do that for a few moments and just keep breath at the end, Om. 4 breaths in, 4 hold, 4 out, Om. 4 breaths in, 4 breaths hold, 4 breaths out, Om. And the whole time you have either the beads, this part of the bead laying, you have it there, and Om. You still have it here. 4 breaths in, 4 breaths hold, release, Om. After at least 3 or 4 times, I do it 4 times to stay with the number 4. So I do that 4 times with the Om. And then slowly open your eyes. And you should notice almost an immediate sensation of like a heightened mental awareness, a coolness, and even a subtle tingling in between your brow in this area where your third eye chakra is. You'll feel like a tingling. And then that's it. You've now opened up or unblocked, cleared your third eye. So let me know in the comments when you do it if you did feel any of those things, the immediate sensation of heightened mental clarity, awareness, coolness, or a subtle tingling in this area where the third eye is in between your brow area. So that's one way. Then another way, I actually learned this through, oh my, Oh, the spiritual activator. He's a really knowledgeable person too. Very spiritual. So I learned this through him, and I'm gonna show it to you just in case you didn't know who he was. So how he shows you how to do it. Again, you're gonna either sit up straight, erect, but I suggest again that you lay down flat, no pillow, just lay down flat, and you're going to get yourself in a comfortable state, just like the first one I showed you. Same thing. You always want to be comfortable, relax, release any tension. Then you're gonna focus on your breath. So with this one, you're gonna breathe in for 3 seconds. So the count is breathe in 1, 2, 3, hold 1, 2, 3, release 1, 2, 3. And you're going to keep doing this. So if you're doing this now with me, just keep doing that. 3 breaths in through the nose, hold 3, release 3. And just keep doing it as I'm talking if you're doing it with me. Or even if you save it for later and watch this video again, that's how you're going to do it. Keep doing the breaths in threes. Also, I want to remind everybody that 3 is a sacred number that helps reach levels of consciousness that will help you tap in and unlock the power of your third eye. So this is why he does it in threes. 3 is the powerful number, which most of you already know that. So now as you're still doing these patterns of 3, right? Breathe in 3, hold 3, breathe out 3. While you're doing the breathing, you're going to continue the breathing. You're going to take your 2 fingers, or I guess you can just use like this, right? Like this. Can you see? Just all of it. And you're going to gently rub. It doesn't matter if it's circular, like counterclockwise or clockwise. Whatever your hand starts doing, just go with it. You're going to gently rub in this area of the third eye. You're still breathing, right? Your eyes are closed now. Close your eyes. Your eyes are closed while you're rubbing either clockwise or counterclockwise. You're still doing the breathing. Now you're going to visualize, or just a knowing, a powerful purple light. The divine, powerful purple light coming down from the heavens. Now, you're going to take that right hand, you're doing this with your right hand, and you're going to take 2 fingers, right? You're visualizing that powerful, divine purple light coming down from the heavens, your fingers pointing up, your right hand, your 2 fingers pointing up, and now the purple light you're going to envision filling up your fingertips. The divine purple light is filling up your fingertips. Once you feel that your fingertips are filled, you're going to then place those fingers, just those 2 fingers that are filled with the divine purple light, on your third eye, right? And now you're going to set your intention. So, but this is what the intention is. You're going to say, I now release all the blocks that were preventing me from opening and accessing my third eye. I am open to messages and signs from beings of love and light for the highest good of all. I am open only to beings of love and light. I am open, I am open, I am open. When you're done, open your eyes, and that's it. You're done. I would suggest, if you're not having that, if you don't feel like you're seeing yet through your third eye, I would suggest with this one, I would do it like in the morning and before you go to bed, or at least twice a day, however your schedule is. Arrange it where you can do this twice a day. And then I would say by the 3rd or 4th day, you're gonna know. You're gonna be like, wow, you're gonna know your third eye has awoken. It's the blocks are gone. All the blocks are gone. Sometimes that happens. It gets blocked for so many different reasons. A third way, now I would suggest the third way is if you've used your third eye before, you've known it wasn't awakened, but now you know it's fallen asleep. Sometimes you just give it a little tap, and then you can use like I love working with crystals, and you can use crystals too. So like if you have an amethyst, you put it on the head, you do the breathing as well. You pick the number, but I'm going to suggest 3 or 4. You're going to do the same breath work. 3 in, 3 hold or 4 hold, 3 out or 4 out. And you're going to repeat that. You're going to say the same thing. Only beings of love and light. I say only beings of God's love and light may give me messages or connect with me. Um, you use your terms, but yes, you can use different crystals. I know some people that just use a clear quartz crystal with the amethyst. You can use I never say it right. Labradorite. That is the amethyst I want to tell you too is it's a deepening meditation and spiritual awareness through your third eye. So that's why you can awaken it with that too. The labradorite is transformation and protection. The fluorite you can use, that's mental clarity and like clear thinking. And you can also use that with the clear quartz crystal. And again, you're just holding them right in the middle of your eyebrows here. Um, Sodalite, that's another one. So that bridges the gap between like intellect and your intuition. Um, so that's all I can think of like right now. But just remember that you're always gonna say do the counts, whether you pick the number 3 or the number 4, and you do that the whole time you're in, right? You want to do quite, not quite a few times, but at least 3 or 4 times, 5 times, 6. Um, then as you're holding this there, I would, before you put the crystal there, I rub it, tap it a little gently, tap it like this, and then rub, and then I put the crystal, whichever one I want to work with. I always ask the crystal, who wants to work with me today with my third eye? And believe it or not, they'll either glow or you'll hear yes, while you're looking at that specific one. It's really cool. But and always remember to say when you're doing it with your crystals, still gonna say only God's beings of love and light may guide me or speak with me, you know, because you don't want to let anything else in. And always, before I do any of this, I've always already have grounded myself to Mother Earth with the roots from my feet, my hara, and my base chakras down and deep into the ground, and I visualize that. So you're grounded, and then I call Archangel Michael in, place me in your blue ball of protection. I ask Archangel Metatron to seal it with his gold light, and then I do these different processes, whichever one you want to pick. I would say don't do all 3. Pick one and stay with that and see what happens for a couple days. That doesn't work, then go to the next one, but pick one that I always say this. Pick one that you resonate with. So if one of these 3 you say, "Oh, I want to try that one," that's the one for you. So that's just 3 simple ways of awakening your third eye, getting rid of any blockages there, and that's it. And always remember to protect yourself and ground yourself. And yeah, those are three ways that sharing with you today. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Please don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and share this with somebody else that might want to know how to open their third eye. All right, everybody, I send you my love. I wish for you a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.